Hello, everyone. Good evening and welcome to this meeting. We've been trying to support some people to get their audio connected so they can hear us, but some have hid it. But Jedediah still seems not to be either getting us. He's there, but we'll go ahead and start. So, Patience, are you there?
Yes, good evening, sir. Good evening, everyone.
So please go ahead and start.
Okay, good evening once again. And how was the week and how is the weekend going, everybody? I hope fantastic. Hello, hi.
Hello, good evening, ma'am. Good evening, sir. Hello.
Yeah, pharmacist, we can hear you. You're welcome.
Okay, thank you.
Sir.
Thank you. Yeah.
Is everyone with me?
Hello, are we still at the meeting? I can't hear anything. Hello?
Hello. Hello, good evening.
Hello, yeah, we are here.
Yeah, good evening. I got Sunday online with you.
Oh,
I think I'm right with you here on the connection.
sorry, what did you say?
I said I just got the connection to be in attendance.
Hello?
Hello. Can you hear me? Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Good evening.
Good evening. This is Julius.
Okay, this is Sunday GOS.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm right on connection. I'm in for the Zoom meeting.
Stand with me too. But that,
So,
I don't seem to see others online.
Hello, sorry, the facilitator is having problem with network. So, but she's trying to log in. Just give her a little time, please.
It's
it's
okay.
okay.
Yes. Her network just logged her off, so she's trying to get back.
It's okay. It's log out. Thank you.
Have you connected?
She needs it.
Hello? Hello?
Yes, hello,
Hi.
can sorry,
Thank you
my
very much.
network was bad.
Okay.
I'm so sorry for that. There was hinge in my network. That was why I had to go off and log in again. Okay, so good evening, everyone, and welcome once again. So, before I continue, I just want to ask, how has the course been so far? We had our first Zoom meeting. Someone can raise their hand and then I will give the permission to talk. How has the course been so far? Julius, do you want to talk? Are we together?
Hello?
Can someone hear me? Yes.
Yeah. This is Julius.
Yes. Okay, go ahead.
Hello?
We can hear you. We can hear you. You can go ahead. How has the course been so far? How has been your
Well,
experience with the course?
it's been so demanding for me because I have hardly had time within the weeks to attend to the course content except weekends. And it's actually chopped off my timing for exercise. And it's really, really demanding for me. However, it's a knowledge content for me. I feel the contents are okay, but
Okay.
it is really time demanding for me.
Yeah. It's really demanding because like throughout this week, like how many people have even attempted discussion questions on my own subgroup? But it's well, when you make a decision to do something, we are already in the 7th week. By tomorrow, we should be in the 7th week. So we should just keep pushing. We have 3 more weeks to go. Let's not relent. Let's just keep pushing to get through because it's something worth learning. Okay, so the main aim of today's meeting is, like we said the other time, this is about the assignment that we are meant to submit today and latest next week, Sunday. So it's about policy analysis criteria. You know, you have done your first assignment, the second one, we had a meeting, and then this third one now. So I just want to, like we did the last time, we were open, and when people spoke, we learned a lot of things. We were enlightened, and we were able to tackle the assignments in the best way we could. So it's the same line I want us to go. Okay, Ogunlolu, you want to say something?
Yes, thank you very much. Good evening, and good evening, colleagues. We are all welcome to today's discussion. Please, what I just want to clarify before you go into main issue of today, when you say it's due 22 and then till 29th, because I remember when I joined in the first week, I joined a bit late. And then when I did the assignment, though it was open to a certain time, they put late there. So I want a clarification before you even go on. When they say it's due 22, then it's open to 29. What does it really, I'm sorry if I'm bringing us back, but what does it really mean? Is it that by 29 it will still count or it won't count? I don't really know.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, please go ahead, sorry.
Okay, you didn't hear, okay. What I just said was that before you proceed, you mentioned that the assignment for this week, which is due today,
Yes.
but open till 29th. And I remembered
Yes.
when I joined late, but I still made the first assignment because I called Pharmacist Sampson then. And then I want to know, what does it mean to say it's due, then open till 29th? Because when I did it, I still put in late on my, is it that it's not counting, or what does it imply before you even go ahead?
Okay, so you have 2 weeks maximum to submit the assignment. For example, if you have an assignment this week, you have, let's say tomorrow you have an assignment to be submitted on Sunday. That is next week, Sunday. You have the grace of 1 week to clear that up and get it submitted. Can you hear me? So that it will be recorded. So you have 2 weeks, like 14 days to wrap up every assignment we give them.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so let's move.
Sorry, I'd like to ask a question, please.
Yes, Jill, Mr. Julius, we are with you, sir.
Yeah, I just noticed that we ought to have been saving the assignment, and the very previous one.
Yes.
I can't recall saving. Is there a way to retrieve this assignment since it's to add on to this other one?
Okay, I will give answer to that. Let's get the meeting done. I will give answer to that immediately. My boss will tell you more about that, please.
Okay, okay.
Yes, please. All right, so I'm going to give, we have, sorry for my network problem that has really caused some delays. So we'll just be brief about this whole policy analysis criteria. Remember, we are building, it's like, the whole thing is we are building on what we started from module 1 to module 2 to module 3 and the assignments. Like this one, if we read the content or the preamble to the assignment, they say you should reflect on your module 5 and then on your second assignment to be able to answer this correctly. So the questions you stated in the beginning will have to reflect in your attempt to provide answers to this assignment for this week. All right. So like we did the last time, I'm going to allow 5 persons, please, if it's possible, let's just use 5 minutes to tackle this. We also have another meeting with the project management, and I'm sure some of you are even on the project management. So let's just see how we can work together with this few time we have. So I'm going to give 5 people's chance to speak about policy analysis criteria based on the statement that you had made from the beginning concerning the first assignment that you were given. Make reference to it and see how you can, bring in your vast knowledge to be able to put some of us through as we walk through this week's assignment. So I'm going to give that chance now. 5 persons, just read the first 5 that will raise hands up will speak. 5 minutes. Let's see how it goes. So the floor is open. The first hand up. Do we understand what I just said?
Hello, I didn't get you, please. My network is breaking.
Okay, I see Adaobi and this. So let's start with Adaobi. Please, you can go ahead and unmute yourself and speak. Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. Oh, can you hear me?
Cracking anyway, but yes, good evening.
Okay, good evening. So,
how is the weekend?
Fine, thank you. How is yours?
I'm fine, thank you.
So, like I was saying, I said the assignment says that you should mention 3 criteria and you should describe them.
Yeah.
So important, so much against it. I'm going to put it as my first criteria because that's very, very important. So I'm going to define that criteria as a criteria that assesses how possible it is for that policy to pass and be implemented by the policy makers. So my second criteria.
Okay.
Okay, can you hear me?
Just continue speaking. I think it's from my end. I think others are listening.
It's not
Just go
from your
ahead.
end. It's not from your end. It's breaking.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Okay, so my second criteria will be
find a better network.
evidence.
All right.
Okay, so since you cannot hear me, let me just stop talking.
No, please go ahead. I think I can get you now.
Okay, so I said my first criteria will be political feasibility because my own policy is about key populations and the government of Nigeria has policies against it.
Okay.
So my second criteria will be evidence of efficacy. So I'll define that criteria as a criteria that assesses the evidence of how the policy will affect public health and how effective it will be. And my last criteria will be implementation feasibility. I'm going to define that criteria as a criteria that will assess the various strategies for implementation and how possible it will be to implement my policy. Thank you.
Wow. Okay, thank you so much, Adao. It's like we'll make you the class leader of this group. Okay, thank you for that. I hope we are getting something. Can we all hear her? It's wet today. What is that? Okay, you can always be, and it's live stream. So if unable to get us, so you can audience and see how you Karuna. Good evening. The floor is yours. You can speak, unmute and speak.
Hello, good evening, everyone. Hello, good evening, everyone.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Ramatu, we can hear
Good
you.
evening.
You're welcome.
Oh, yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Based on the question and the which state we should select and define 3 criteria that will be used to evaluate the policy options we describe in module 5 assignment. Yeah. Yes, my first criteria which I choose is implementation feasibility. It happens to be my first criteria. By definition, is the framework of facilitating and accelerating the successful implementation of an intervention plan by evaluating whether the plan at hand is physically, technologically, legally, politically, administratively, culturally, and ethically feasible. And a criteria that assesses the complexity of implementing this intervention and the amount of time and effort that will be required to prepare for successful implementation. That is my number 1 criteria. For the second criteria, I look at it as cost as a criteria, because by looking, and I define it as is a form of quantitative analysis that compares the amount of expected or known benefit produced from a particular policy choice with the expected known cost associated with that choice, and a criterion that assesses the financial and material cost of an intervention in the short and long-term plan we know. That's for the second criteria. And for my third criteria, I try to look at equity, as a criteria too. By defining equity, I said it's an approach that ensures everyone has access to same opportunities, recognizes that we don't all start from the same place due to pre-existing advantages and barriers. It is a process that acknowledges uneven starting places and seeks to correct the imbalance, and a criterion that assesses the potentials effect of this intervention on population with the greatest needs. These are the three criteria which I chosen to define. Thank you, ma'am.
All right, thank you so much, Haruna. That was insightful, and I hope we are getting something from all the speakers. Okay, so we are learning too. Those of you that are yet to complete the assignment, I think this is giving us insight into it. But I feel I've not seen any other hand yet, and I'm waiting 3 more persons to speak up before we continue. Okay, Ogunlolu, sorry, pardon me if I'm not pronouncing it with the right thing. You can go ahead and speak.
Good evening, all. Can I be heard?
Good evening.
Okay, thank you. Now, for me, based on what I chose, even in the earlier while in the course of this program, the criteria I chose are: number one, I have to look at the vulnerable population. And then what I mean by this is that this criteria will assess the complexity of implementing this intervention and the amount of time and effort that will be required to prepare for successful implementation. That is, looking at vulnerable population, you have to this assessment of the complexity of implementing the intervention and the amount of time. This has to be taken into consideration. Then the second criteria is the cost effectiveness. And this criterion will assess the financial and material cost of the intervention in the short and long term, and also it will generate the largest health gains at population level for the available budget. Then the third criteria is the number of potential beneficiaries. In this case, the criteria will target many people because these interventions may have a larger impact for society at large. So these are the three criteria that I chose to discuss on. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you so much for your contributions. And 2 more hands to go, please. Let's be quick. Any other speaker?
But if I may ask, now being the moderator, and then looking at what we have said, maybe at the end when the speakers speak, are we on the right course? Because that's one of the things we need to decide in this program. Are we getting
That's what we are.
Okay.
We are coming to that, sir.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Okay, any other speaker? The house is quiet. That is why the WhatsApp group has been quiet. I hope all is well this week. Okay. All right. So I want to ask this question. How is our grade so far? Wow. Any child?
Please, we didn't get the question. The
Okay.
network is breaking.
How are our grades so far for the weekly quiz and for the assignments we've done so far?
Okay. The grades were encouraging, seriously. It's very encouraging. Yeah, it is.
That means I have brilliant minds in the house. We have brilliant minds in the house. Okay. So no other person has any other contribution, right? Or questions to ask?
Is attendance checking here, please?
Sure, it is. So please, want to learn from your past. You have any contribution today? Okay. Sandy, Amos, you want to say something? You're just joining us. All right. Well done, everyone. For the three speakers who have spoken, thank you for your contribution and for opening up for us to learn more. So far, we are on the right track, like somebody rightly asked. These criteria, you know, when we come for a meeting like this, when we assemble on Zoom, it's not to condemn others and, you know, make others feel inferior or make counterfeit whatever you have done. It's a learning ground. And like we keep saying from the beginning of the course, we are from different professions. And this course, it's experiential. Once you share your experience, others can learn from what you have done. That's why I cannot specifically say, okay, this person's answer is correct, this person's answer is not correct. Okay, follow this route, follow this route. No, they're all speaking from their different perspectives. And as far as it's in line with what the questions of the week is talking about, we are okay with that. So the question you asked, whether you're on the right track, there is no problem with the answers that has been given. So far, in regard to the question, I'm answering the person that asked the question earlier, if I relate it to their where
We can't hear you, ma.
And their experiences will give us all right.
Walaikum salam.
Hello, everyone. Sorry, she's been logged off again, but she's trying to get back on the meeting.
Walaikum salam. Rana Hassan. Kun gama? Za ku wuce? Da Allah huta gajiya. Allah ya kiyaye. Ina sun Buhari. Insha Allah zai je.
Okay, hello, sorry, my network is really giving me some challenges this evening. Sorry about that, but we are back. I'm still here. And then someone asked a question. Someone asked if that he wasn't saving his assignment, whether he can retrieve it back. Okay, this is it. So far, all the modules you have done, they are still on your canvas and they are still there. So what I will advise is go back and just check on each they are still there. If they are there, you cannot, because all the modules so far, they are still, stored up there and waiting until the course is totally over before it will be taken off. So your assignment should still be there. Just copy it and then save it. That's all. Okay, any other question, please? And what is really, I want to ask, what is really the challenge? Please, someone should be open to talk, because our response on the WhatsApp group is really, it was going fine. We spoke the last time, it increased, and then this week, it was not funny. Like on my subgroup, about just 4% so far have answered. What's the challenge? I know we are busy, I know we are all that, but let's just try, please, because that attendance we are going to give account of everyone. That might affect. So it's really necessary that we attend that. About 75% is needed from your attendance for you to be able to give. Even if you have paid, you have gone through the course, but we are not hearing from you. The reason why we are here is that, okay, let your Washington University courses and modules will help us to explore. Nobody asks questions, sometimes just a few contributions on the group. It's really not encouraging at all. Please, let's just try and keep pushing. 3 more weeks to go and we'll be off. Well done, everyone. So any more questions?
Hello, I have question.
Okay. Ahmad.
The last assignment, the module 10, it has been said that we should keep on the previous assignment so that it will add up to our last assignment. So
Module
is it going
10?
to be a new one that we are going to start off from beginning to the end, or it will just be an add-on to the previous ones? Thank you.
You say module 10, sorry.
Yes, the last assignment. It keeps saying that we should keep record of the previous assignment so that we will add on to the last assignment. So I
Like
want
keep
to
record.
know.
All the assignments you have been doing. At the end of it all, you are going to compile it together and send in module 10.
Okay, so it's not a new one that we're going to start from scratch.
No. It's a compilation of all your assignment that you've been doing.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. Any other questions? Any other challenge? Do you need help somewhere? Something that we can come and assist in, come in to assist?
So far, so good.
Okay. Haruna, your hand is up. Please speak.
Yeah, good evening once again.
Good evening.
At my end here, I can say most of at times the challenge is network problem. Just as in now that we are in this forum now, I barely hear what you are saying or some other persons are saying. Maybe like kind of the network is breaking like that. So I think it's network challenge, seriously. That is my major problem.
I don't know why the network is like this today, but there's a live recorded that will be sent again. So you will go over it again.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, it's on the YouTube channel. You can go over there and revisit the meeting and hear all that we've been talking about. I think it will be clearer there. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, I'm okay, ma. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. So I'm going to give like 3 more minutes. Anybody that want to ask a question, make a contribution, or say anything. So after the 3 minutes, I will be giving my voice. Okay, hello. Julius, you want to say something? Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, I want to ask a question.
Okay.
Please, from the onset, I did notice I wasn't writing my name after my group's discussion.
Yes,
I later, when I did notice that, I now tried to flip back to affirm that those words were mine. So I do not know whether it will count for me.
Okay, how many? I think you missed. Is it once or twice?
I think it's about 3 or so. 3 or either 2 or 3.
No, I think I updated your name 2 times. I think it was one that I couldn't fit the name, but that's fine.
Okay.
Excuse me, ma. I have question too.
Check. Okay.
With regard to the attendance and our input while the discussion is ongoing.
Yeah.
I also attended all the sessions, but is there a way that you can put the attendance in the whole attendance so that we know how many one have participated and which one somebody, so that you know whether you can meet up with the 75%? And also with regard to the discussion, do you have a format? Because it seems that it's just our discussion in our Canvas forum that people are just transferring the chat to our WhatsApp group. I think you are the one that are going to guide us on how you want the discussion so that you can share the discussion that we, in the previous course we have done, the this thing, moderators try to depict the way they want us to give the input, whether it's in form of discussion or they bring up a topic or a concept. But this one I saw it just like one should just give his input and answer with regard to the constant pulse in the module questions with regard to the first or second and whatsoever it might be. Thank you. This is my question.
Okay. I want to give my boss, his hand is up. I want him to speak. If he's,
okay.
Yeah, I think he will provide answer to that too.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, but
Thank
it's nothing spoken.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Thank you.
think
Thank you.
will give answers to that. All right.
Okay.
So, sir,
Thank
please go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Patience. Thank you, Ahmed, for the question.
Thank you, sir.
Incidentally, this meeting we have recorded only 20. I think a maximum of 23 in tonight's meeting. What we had in mind was a discussion group, not a group that people will just respond to issues and then close. They will shut down their system. What we wanted was you send a response to a question. I will read that. I want to learn from you. If I read what you have written, I can ask further questions to get more insight into what you have posted. That makes me understand that, yes, I want to learn from you. And that is the whole essence of this site group. The site group is such that you will learn from each other. It's a peer-to-peer learning approach.
Yes.
So we discovered that some people, it's even at the last 9 minutes that they will just go and, so we have even seen somebody plagiarizing another person's work in the first forum. Just went and copied somebody's response and threw it back. So but that is not really
bad.
Yes, everybody has time constraints and it becomes difficult to match with the flow. But I always tell people, I say, the first thing that you need to assure yourself as to reason why you are taking this course is to improve, not the certificate. There are a lot of people are here for certificates. And because they are here for certificate, they just want to meet all righteousness and not allowing what others are posting to pass through them. So we are very, very conscious of that. And we will keep exploring ways to improve so that we can stimulate people to respond.
Okay.
Thank you so much for that observation. Patience, you can go ahead, please. Thanks.
Then we got to the attendance.
Okay, yeah. The attendance, we will try and then give you a sheet that will tell us week by week or module by module, those who have attended. We will try and do that this coming week.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, sir. So you have any other thing to say? Because we're about to round up.
No. It's just to say that the meeting for project management has been cancelled. We didn't announce it, so it will be announced again when it's going to hold. So this one can close.
Okay, all right.
Please, good evening, everyone. Hello.
Good evening.
Please, the person that is having the name official support here, I requested for the name, so I will take it for attendance for this meeting, but the person is not responding. If the person is still here, let the person at least indicate the name.
Sorry, good evening.
Yes, good evening.
Our official support is Ajayi Muyiwa Solomon.
Okay, Ajayi?
Okay. Ajayi Muyiwa Solomon.
Okay. All right,
thank you.
All right. Thank you once again, everyone. So in absence of any questions, I want to sincerely appreciate you for taking out time to be here. I know it's quite tasking, but we are learning and we learn to improve our society and all that. So let's just keep pushing for this remaining weeks to come out the best, not just to get the certificate, like my coordinator and boss has rightly said. Let us come up with something. And you are free to ask. That's why the discussion group is there. It's open. You can throw a question there. I can come in to answer. Others can put you through. You know, it's not that you are calling and then disturbing somebody. You can put it there. Somebody can once in a while go to the group, will see it, and then try to see how to provide. Nobody has ever called me to ask me. And for the only thing they come again, I have not seen my name on the attendance. That is the only report I've been hearing. My name is not there, answered, you know. So please, let's see how we can work more on discussing as a group what the group is meant to be doing. So in absence of
hello, Patience.
Any other, sir? Okay.
Okay, just a minute.
All right.
We have a few more weeks left, right?
Yes.
Okay, so
we have like 3 more weeks left.
Okay, 3 more weeks. There is something that we are we are still on the drawing board. I think we can go ahead and implement it in this policy development. We are going to identify the most participating participants, and then we'll give an award.
Yes, I thought of that.
Yes. So I just felt I should bring this to our knowledge.
Yes.
Thank you.
That will be fine, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. Haruna, you want to say something again?
Is the assessment going to be based from
yes,
beginning
ma.
on the remaining modules?
I didn't get that.
Well, okay, I got that.
I know what our president just said now. I said, is it going to be based on beginning or just on the remaining module?
What we are going to do,
that question is
Patience, what we will do. Hello, Patience. What we will do is
yes, it's tricky, yes.
We will look from both ends.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes.
So we are going to look it from both ends. If what has happened up to this moment is enough to give us a clue as to who has been doing fine, better than the others, then we will use it. Otherwise, the remaining 3 weeks, we'll use it to see people who are articulated, whose responses are thought-provoking, and people also who have also had to respond to others' responses.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much.
Okay, Haruna, I want to say something.
Yes, ma. Good evening once again, ma. It's just a rider to what my colleague, Mr. Ahmad, just said, and in regards to attendance, because I wasn't aware that after my being present in the forum, I need to write down my name again. I thought you record it automatically there from your end. So that's my perception. But based on what you're saying now, I felt as if I need to rewrite my name again. Right? And
no, it's so.
Yeah, ma, I'm listening, ma.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, ma.
Okay. Someone's name is appearing on the group as official support. So that is not the person's name. So we wanted to get the person's real name, registered name. No, your name is appearing there full. So that's why you are not called. The person is using an official name, not the real name. That's why we have to confirm and know who was using that.
Okay. And again, ma, the last time I complained to you about my name again.
Yes.
I said that the first, I think this is supposed to be our third meeting, right? In this forum.
On Zoom is the second anyway.
Due to network problem, I couldn't log in. I said when I log in, to automatically send me out again.
Okay. Okay, so the first meeting you had issues logging in.
Yeah. I couldn't, my name wasn't reflected in that first list again.
You attended?
Yes.
Okay, I'll rectify that, please.
Okay, ma. Thank
But
you
next
so
time,
much.
just immediately remind me, even after the meeting.
Okay, ma. I'll do that.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Sir, do you want to say something? Hello,
No,
sir.
we can close. We can close.
Okay, all right. So everyone, thank you so much for joining once again. I'll see us all on the, please, those of us that have not spoken, let's go to the group now. Let's just use 15 minutes, and I know we have gone through the module already. So let's just go and see how we can interact and provide some answers so that we can check our attendance there, please. So have a beautiful night rest. I'll see us all on the subgroups. Bye.